For basically my entire life, I've heard one thing over and over. When the world goes crazy, you buy gold. It's the ultimate safe place for your money. Period. But what if that's just wrong now? What if the real safe haven is the one everyone called a scam for 10 years? Today, we're settling it. We're throwing them in the ring for the financial fight of the century.
In this corner, the undisputed 5,000-year reigning heavyweight champion of wealth, gold. And in the other corner, hailing from the mean streets of the internet, born from the ashes of the 2008 crash, the digital disruptor, Bitcoin.
I mean, think about it. One of these has been treasured since the time of the pharaohs. The other was created by a mysterious ghost who disappeared from the internet. This isn't just a simple investment choice. This is a battle for what money even is. So before we start, drop your fighter in the comments right now. Are you team gold or team Bitcoin? And hey, if you want a front row seat to see who wins, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get ready to rumble.
But before any big fight, you gotta have the tail of the tape. Let's size up our two contenders.
Okay, so let's look under the hood. Gold is, well, it's gold. It's a shiny rock. It's been trusted for thousands of years. You can hold it, and central banks are hoarding like 35,000 tons of it. Bitcoin, though, is something totally different. It's pure code. Its supply is hard-capped at 21 million, forever. That's not a suggestion. It's math. So you have ancient tradition on one side and absolute, provable scarcity on the other.
All right, enough talk. Ding, ding. Round one is all about one thing, the power punch. Who hits harder when it comes to making you money?
Just look at that number, 2 million%. I had to double check that. It's not a typo. Since 2011, that's the absolute haymaker Bitcoin has landed on the entire financial system. That's a life-changing, mind-blowing return. And this chart really shows their fighting styles, you know? Gold is the technical boxer. It throws a nice steady jab, a 60% gain in 14 years. It went absolutely wild in the 70s during that inflation crisis, a 2,300% surge. But Bitcoin, it's just a pure knockout artist. During the inflation we just went through, it jumped over 1,100%. Gold jabs, Bitcoin swings for the fences. Round one goes to Bitcoin, no contest.
But every victory comes at a price. And for Bitcoin, that price might be a lot higher than you think. Welcome to round two, the dirty fight. Let's talk about the environmental cost.
And this is pretty shocking. The Bitcoin network, all the computers making it run, now uses more electricity every year than the entire global gold mining industry. We're talking 204 terawatt hours. That's more than some countries use. It's a massive, massive energy hog. But this is the real knockout punch, and not in a good way. To create the same dollar value, Bitcoin mining pumps out almost 700 tons of CO2. Gold mining, only 34. That's a 20-to-1 difference, folks. So while Bitcoin might win on returns, it's getting absolutely destroyed on the environmental front. Round two is a clear win for gold.
Okay, so we're all tied up, one round apiece. This is the championship round, the crisis test. When the markets are in a total free fall, who's got your back? We're going to look at what happens during a hypothetical but totally brutal market crash in October 2025.
Imagine the scene. Absolute chaos. Wall Street is bleeding red. And then this headline flashes across the screen. A record-breaking $19 billion in crypto gets wiped out in forced liquidations. This is it. The moment of truth.
Okay, so follow the money here. On October 6th, Bitcoin's on top of the world. But as soon as the panic starts, what happens? All the money flees to gold, pushing it to a new record high. At the exact same time, Bitcoin gets absolutely hammered, dropping like a rock as all these people who borrowed money to buy it get wiped out. While Bitcoin is down for the count, gold is standing in the middle of the ring, raising its arms.
So here's the big takeaway. When things got really bad, gold was the first responder. It was the safe harbor everyone ran to immediately. But Bitcoin, it was the second wave. After the initial bloodbath, money started flowing back in, seeing a huge discount. So gold gave you the immediate safety, but Bitcoin gave you the incredible bounce-back opportunity.
The final bell has rung. Now it's 3 brutal rounds. Power, pain, panic, we saw it all. Now let's go to the judges' scorecard and finally declare winner.
Okay, first question, the big one. Your money is losing value every single day because of inflation. Who's the better fighter to protect it?
And you know what? The judges are calling it a split decision. Gold is the old-school champ, no doubt. That 2,300% run in the 70s is legendary. But Bitcoin is the modern-day hero, putting up an insane 1,185% during our recent inflation nightmare. They both get the job done, just in totally different ways.
But let's ask the ultimate question. When it feels like the world is ending and you can only save one asset, which one is the true safe haven?
And how they act in a crisis tells you everything you need to know. Gold is a fortress. It's stable, it doesn't move much, and it's the first place money hides. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is the rebound king. It gets beaten down, takes huge hits, but it has this incredible ability to bounce back faster and harder than anything else. One is for survival, the other is for the counterattack.
So after all that, who's the winner? Well, here's the crazy plot twist. Maybe picking a winner is the wrong move. The smartest investors aren't choosing one, they're putting both of them on their team. It's called the BOLD strategy for Bitcoin and gold.
And it makes perfect sense when you think about it like a sports team. Gold is your defense. It holds the line, protects you from getting wiped out. Bitcoin is your superstar offense. It's explosive, it's high growth, and it's what can actually win you the championship. You need both.
So, at the end of the day, the final decision doesn't come from me. It comes from you. It's your wealth, your future, in that ring. So after seeing the power, the pain, and the strategy, who are you betting on? The old champion? The new challenger? Or are you building a team? The choice is yours.